Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Force with some more Hearthstone. Today we'll be playing this mid-range hunter deck that we spotlighted the other day. And we're playing against another hunter. I kept the Houndmaster because if he's playing Rushdown, that's going to help us tremendously. Also the Animal Companion a lot of times is very nice. It looks like we will in fact be facing an aggro style here. So this should be interesting. I might even turn 2 Companion with a coin, and that way I can turn 3 Deadly Shot. Let me try to think about this, actually. I mean, an early Companion wouldn't be bad. Well, you know what, we can just wait and we can use the coin for more card draw off of a Timberwolf and stuff like that. So I'll just hit him in the face with that, pass the turn on over. So I've played quite a few games with this deck, and it's been doing fairly decently actually. I went on a little bit of a win streak, I think for about 4 or 5 games, but I ended up losing a couple of matches right before recording this video, so we'll have to see how it does. You know, the metagame shifts so very often, deck lists go in and out of being good as soon as people respond to ones, especially popular ones that show up on Reddit and stuff like that. So either way though, I'm pretty excited because I have been enjoying playing this deck, having not played a hunter for some months, and having some success with this as well. Okay, throws down a Timberwolf and a Stone Tuskboar. So really pretty much just hoping for the taunt now from our Companion. If we get the 4/4 taunt, that will be ideal, and there it is. So that's very nice. Now he could of course throw 5 damage at it, but that would also be 5 damage not coming to our face. So it looks like that is in fact what will happen. So there is the kill command. And then he also tosses a tracking down, and then he will be hitting me for 4. Ay caramba. Alright, well, let me think about this. Let's go like this. Just gonna get some card draw here. Ooh, beautiful. Doing this. Coining into Unleash the Hounds for some more card draw and for a board clear, which is huge for us. Huge for us. Oh my gosh, if we could have gotten the Hyena in play, that would have been really great too, but we can't let this stuff stay in play. He'll just kill this without recourse, which we don't want to happen, so we are going to be completely clearing his board and then passing it on over. Completely clearing his board. Why not attack him in the face with that? Well, because this deck is a little more focused on the board control, but also if he then follows up with an Unleash the Hounds, we're done. We would have been done. So yes, clearing his board was absolutely the right move there. There's an arcane shot. Now we've got a nice full hand as well. I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with this current positioning, so with where we're sitting at right now, this is a pretty good situation. All right, so we're gonna throw down our additional Animal Companion, and we could also toss him in play for 2. And I think I'll do that. If he wants to use removal on this too, fine. Again, that's also damage not coming to our face. We've got a much stronger mid game than him. We're gonna be able to throw down Houndmaster next turn, which will be nice. We could also toss a Timberwolf, or we could just Houndmaster and then ping him in the face for 2 with the Steady Shot. There's some options here. All right, so he's gonna Steady Shot us. Throws down the Secret, which we are fine with because we do have flares in this deck. And now is a perfect opportunity to flare. So what I'm gonna do is go like, we're actually gonna give the taunt to him so that he's a little more protected. Throw down the flare. Get rid of ever what he's sitting on there, which is probably explosive. Oh, misdirection, okay. And I am actually gonna do this. If he pulls out an explosive coming up, that's, you know, we're gonna end up losing that. However, we're pushing through some damage now. I can put down a Houndmaster to save him from explosive if he does end up throwing down the explosive. Alright, so here we go, probably gonna Unleash the Hounds here. He's gonna get 4. He's gonna pump them up to 2 damage. He's got the, okay. Oh, wow, that worked out very nicely for him. And then he can get rid of this with those two. And unless he also has kill command, there it is, okay. Well, actually, I mean, that's his entire hand, so I am actually not super upset about this. If we do this, I can taunt it at an upcoming turn. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If we do this right now, we can taunt his thing in an upcoming turn. Or I could focus on clearing his board right now. This is actually kind of tough. Actually, you know what? I think I want to focus on clearing his board right now. To be honest with you. Yeah, why don't we just... No! Big mistake. Big mistake. Big mistake. I did not mean to do that. That was not... Nope. Nope, not ideal. Far from it. Far from it. Okay. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I don't even know what else to say. That's the worst. Probably gonna end up losing the game because of that. Playing the Houndmaster without giving the taunt to something. So let's see, did he pull into the charge for the victory right now? It's 5 damage. We've got 10, 16, 17, 18. We have a win next turn. Yep. Oh well, even with a huge mistake, we, yeah, there you go. Alright, it's game number 1. Let's move on to a second match. And our next game will be against a warlock. I think I'll keep everything but the Kodo here. Not that the Kodo couldn't be useful, especially if we're playing against an aggro. Especially if we're playing against an aggro warlock, but I was hoping for sort of more synergy in the early game, you know, with all this stuff going on. So turn 4, I can pull off a pretty good combo of buzzard, charge, coin into hyena, and use the charge to kill something, you know, if he's got a 1 health minion or anything. But of course we'll have to see, because I still have no idea what deck we're playing against. It will be aggro or handlock is the anticipation, because that's basically just what you see from warlocks, or it will be AFK lock. It's one of those 3: aggro, handlock, or AFK lock. And it looks like we're actually facing. Looks like we're facing the ever elusive AFK lock.
So many
Ah, there we go. The returned lock. All right, so it is an aggro style warlock deck that we're facing up against. Probably no stealth. Probably not guaranteed, but probably not. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that for the card draw. Just for the card draw, the cantrip. And next turn we could throw down the River Crocodile, which actually might be the best choice.
Put this apple on your head.
Yep, we're gonna throw down the River Crocodile here. Force him to respond to it. And then turn 4, I would like to do my combo that I talked to you about with the hyena, buzzard, boar, but we'll have to see. You know, I could also throw down the hyena this turn. Pumping it up from that.
Do you need a blessing?
Oh gosh, please don't. Okay. Super lucky that one of those didn't end up hitting this. Super lucky. Okay, well we can still kill one, and yep, here's the play. So we don't get the benefit of the card draw, but this is absolutely, I think what we should be doing here. We're gonna go like that. We're gonna go like that. Pumps him up a bit, yeah? Yeah, there we go. So that's a 6-4 for him to deal with. He could just soul fire it. That is an option. We'll see what happens. Here's a ping. Oh, there we go. That also works as well. Well, right now we basically
You shall not
desperately need an Unleash the Hounds. Yeah, we basically desperately need an Unleash the Hounds. That's not it. I am going to Flare. That's not it either. Deadly Shot. Oh, thank you. That helped so much. Still a good chance we're gonna lose this, but that helped a lot. That helped a ton. Next turn we can coin a high main, which we might have to do. I don't like our odds of winning this game. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all, especially without Unleash. You know, if we had an Unleash, maybe we could turn this around, you know? We really could, actually. We could completely turn this around if we had an Unleash, but we don't. So I don't like our odds. Unless we just get that draw, unless we get that top deck, he could very well win next turn with some extra burst. Yeah, that's not what we needed. There's a high main. Pass the turn. We can taunt it, right? That's an option. But we're probably gonna die this turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then all he has to do is another 5 damage, which between a charge creature and a Soulfire is quite attainable from a Warlock. So I fully expect him to actually win this turn. Fully expect him to get the win this turn. And that lack of, again, the Unleash the Hounds with the Hunter's Mark, I could have dropped that down. He had 5 in play. So I would have got 5 minions, right? It would have been 1, 2, 3, 4.
My shield for Argus.
Thunder of Argus, that sucks. Everything about what's going on right now sucks. We are done for. We are done for. We have the faintest chance, but pretty sure we're done for. I don't even see how this is possible. We've got 6. Okay, so I could also... No, I don't want to do that. We just have to pump that up. We're done? But we're gonna do this stuff anyways, and... The Hunter's Mark does us no good. This damage is still gonna be... Yeah, I don't know, dudes. I don't know. He has it right here. There's nothing. He attacks into this. Okay, that's completely unnecessary. All he has to do is kill this, and then hit us for 3, which he obviously has. So.
My shield for Argus.
So that's the game. All right, you gonna do it? There you go. Good job. Yep. There you go, good job. So salty. Let's move on to game 3. And our third match here is against another hunter. Let's keep the Timberwolf and the Stone Tusk Boar. Let's see what we get here. Enrique Owl probably won't help us too much in this match. Animal Companion will be nice though. If he's just running straight up aggro,
Greetings, traveler.
Animal Companion can help us with those taunts, so.
Greetings, traveler.
So we'll see what happens here. All right. Pass the turn. We don't want to do anything really turn 1. You know, most likely be taking it easy until we throw down the Animal Companion. Why don't we silence that actually? That way he gets no benefit from it. If he throws something to kill my minion. If he's got a Stone Tusk here. Oh, actually, there you go. Well, looks like I'm going to kill command next turn. Kill command is the obvious play here. I mean, I could also get some card draw going. You know, that's possible. Just some early game card. You know what? Just throw caution into the wind. I don't care. Let's throw caution into the wind and get some card draw going, huh? Just like that. I'm gonna throw caution further into the wind. with the Timberwolf. Another card draw. Just do whatever. Who cares? Whatever. It's Hearthstone. You do what you want. It's a casual game anyways. Nobody cares. Alright, throws down the flare for the card draw. I think he's probably looking for removal here. Gets his animal companion. Gets the 4/4 taunt, which we can kill without recourse. And we will. Yes, we will. Let's grab a tracking too. We've got 2 companions in hand. Kind of like the Houndmaster here. You know what I really like? A Mukla Houndmaster? I don't know. These are just ideas flowing through my head. Probably gonna play Mukla next turn. Especially if he doesn't have any minions in play. Alright, here we go. Ooh, look at that. Alright. Let's think about this, actually. Because I'm assuming that that is 2 damage across the board. I'm assuming. It could be incorrect. I could save him for a turn or force him to attack into it at least. So assuming that is 2 damage in the board, what would be my best play? Not attacking for a while? Just don't attack it? Sure. I'm just not going to attack him for a while. Hope to draw into my second flare? I don't know. We can figure it out. I can save one of those minions with a Houndmaster. He's not going to attack until that secret is revealed, so... I can double Animal Companion next turn. I mean, we've got a big scary threat in play right now. This is sort of forcing him to... Alright, here's a high main. What do I want to do about the high main? Actually, I've got a game plan. 4, 5, 6, 7. I can do all of that. Force him to attack into it? Sure. Get rid of one of those. Gotta pass it over. Oh, this is a very interesting game, to say the least. He's gonna poke me with that. He's gonna throw one at that, obviously. Throws the banana. Ah, to kill the 4/3. There you go. It's not a bad play. But he's sort of in stasis right now because he doesn't want to attack with his weapon, so it's actually kind of really funny. There's another Unleash the Hounds. Draw a card. That's nice. Oh, that's beautiful. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. So beautiful. I'm just gonna get a bunch of card draw here. This is the only reason I'm throwing this stuff down. Getting the card draws. Unfortunately, we don't have another flare in the deck because we ended up tossing one flare earlier. So if he throws down another explosive trap, I guess say goodbye to all of these. Well, I guess with the exception of that one, but I don't know, man. Now we've got a big hand. We've whittled him down because we've delayed him playing stuff. So here comes an Unleash the Hounds. Silence of the Taunter. Let's Still a 6/4 though. There's the unleash. Lots of card draw. He can't pump these guys up. He's still gonna be able to kill all this, but he can't pump these guys up, which is good for me. He's got no room in play. Well, he could attack with one. Excuse me. He could attack with one and then play. That's a hunter's mark for that. Actually hoping he leaves a few of his things in play so that I can myself unleash. What is he doing to that? It's a tracking. He's gonna be getting himself a little bit lower than me. I might hold off on my tracking. This is a crazy game, actually, come to think of it. I'm gonna get rid of both of those and play my high main. Or I'll just get rid of that one, actually. 6, 7, 8. Now you know what I should do? I should do this. Yeah, I'll hold off on the high main. That is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Pass the turn over. 9 damage in play for next turn, plus this. And if he plays another creatures, unleash the hounds, or that. I mean, we have fatal with the kill command, so it's 9 plus the 5 plus 2 more. That's that right there. Excuse me, 14. Yeah, 15, 16. So he needs to kill both of these creatures right now. If he plays a lot of creatures, we will still have the Unleash the Hounds kill command combo. Alright, so here is his second Unleash. We only have 2 minions in play though. I'm just gonna kill command that for 5, gotcha. It's gonna tracking. I'm actually assuming he's looking for his other explosive trap. Well, he's getting so low. He has to be careful. He's getting so low on cards, he's gonna start taking that damage. Oh, here's his, okay, that's a 2/4, that's fine. All right, so we're gonna go like this. We are going to go like this. I am 2, 4, 6. I'm actually going to tracking myself, although I just talked about the dangers of tracking. Can you get an extra 2 damage off of this? Or we can have another high main. I'm gonna go with another high main right now. And then what I'm gonna do is this right here. Okay. Putting him down to 12. We've got our 7/4 back in play. And 2 more cards in the deck. We can high main next turn. Kill command. I mean, again, 7. That, I mean, this will be the game. So he needs to get rid of these guys. That obviously doesn't do it. That helps quite a bit. And he chooses to attack me in the face with that. Okay. Well. Let's do this. That was a fail. I don't know what the hell I was thinking that was gonna do. But anyways. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyways, there you go. That's game 3. Let's wrap it up. Oh, but what a mess today. I am not going to say that wasn't a little sloppy. I'm not even going to pretend. That was pretty horrible at times, but hopefully you enjoyed it nonetheless, taking a look at a few games with the mid-range Hunter deck. Stay tuned later in the week. We'll be doing another deck spotlight, followed up by another gameplay video. Some more Hearthstone coming your way. I'm looking forward to Naxxramas. How about you guys? It's coming out soon enough. Gonna shift things up in the metagame. That's pretty exciting. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe, keep watching, and keep owning.